What is up, YouTube? So today I have quite a bit to talk about. First and foremost, just read the title of this video down below. Basically, we've got some articles from some very reputable websites. Forbes.com released an article yesterday afternoon. Forbes. And another website called P4R Gaming, which is a reputable esports / gaming website, has released another article. The one on Forbes is it's more reliable, and basically what it's saying is that the likelihood of them introducing esports to the Olympics is very likely. The question is just when. So from what we've seen, according to the P4R Gaming.com article, League of Legends has already been established. Apparently it's still somewhat under wraps, but it has been confirmed. The only question is when. And as far as other video games go, apparently, according to the article, Super Smash Bros. Is out of the question. For whatever reason, that has been taken out. Possibly because it is a solo person game. I don't think that's that big an issue because there's so many solo game sports in the Olympics. But regardless, the point is that this will be, if this is not some sort of trolling, which I don't think it is, because Forbes is a very reputable website. This could mean that this will be a sport in the Olympics where you don't actually have to be athletically fit to win the gold medal at all. For the very first time in history. So the Olympics has turned to a sort of digital / mindish, like smarts. It's turned to smarts rather than physical fitness as a way of testing competitiveness. At least that's one perspective we can look at it. But the point is, if you've seen some of these League of Legends gamers, they are not physically fit, to say the least. Yet they are apparently, ranked in the top in the world. So I'm just gonna state my opinions. I personally have nothing against this. I actually think it's really cool. I play League of Legends, and who knows, to be able to play competitively at such a high level, just on a consumer level, that's pretty cool. Right now I'm pretty low ranked in the nation. I am silver, but I'm going to shoot up there very soon. The point is, it's interesting, and the problem is, if this is legit, which I didn't necessarily think it was until I read the Forbes.com article. But now that it looks legit and it's not trolling, it might just blow up. If this is legit, it's gonna blow up. I'm sure a lot of people will make stories about this on YouTube. They'll make rants, they'll make vlogs. A lot of people might be complaining about this. I really hope that the Olympic Committee, if this is legit, they hold true to this and they establish it in. There is talk about the likelihood of it being established is as good as the next Olympics, which is 2016 or 2020. And basically, I'm just going to quote this Forbes article, but okay, let me just read it. What are the odds of esports actually making it into a future Olympics? Quote, I'd say they're pretty good. It's really a matter of when. When will the shift in popular culture occur to the degree required? If you go back 20 years, you won't find many people taking the odds to back BMX as an Olympic sport. But those who felt the coming shift in popular culture had the vision. Blah, 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 blah. So if this is legit, and let me just include some statistic I just read in the Forbes article. In 2011, the video game industry established a worth of $65 billion per year. So there is money in this industry. If this is legit, it's just going to blow the roof off things because everyone's going to be talking about it. I don't care if you're a gamer, I don't care if you don't even watch the Olympics. This will blow up to the point where famous people will most likely be ranting about this. Now, personally, I have no problems with it. I gotta tell you, I have no problems with it at all. I actually encourage it. It's just, the only bad thing is the idea of people being glorified who are not physically fit. I actually, despite me being an avid gamer, I mean, I have like thousands and thousands of games of League of Legends under my belt. The point is that, sorry, there's background noise. The point is that there's going to be people who are glorified for not being physically fit, and I don't think that's exactly appropriate, in the sense that, you know, it's just against tradition. But regardless, I still encourage it tremendously, and yeah, I really think this is something that can be amazing, you know. I think that's the main thing that's holding probably a lot of people who are not into gaming back from this. That's probably the reason why a lot of people will be angry when they hear about this news. They want tradition, they want what's been established for the last 100 years in the Olympics. They want just athletes who are physically fit to win medals at the Olympics. And personally, first and foremost, if they do implement this, they will get a huge boost in money. They'll make a lot of money from this. League of Legends is apparently the most played game in the world of all time, apparently, according to statistics, something like that. And so they will make a lot of money from this. They have League of Legends right now has an incredible fan base, and so they will make a lot of money from this. And so another topic that's going to be brought up a whole ton is, why put this in the Olympics when there's already, you know, world championships for this type of thing? They also consider, according to the articles, they're also considering StarCraft 2 and I believe Counter-Strike. And basically they're saying that these video games will be possible Olympic candidates as well. And apparently, according to the P4R article, League of Legends has already been established. I don't know how legitimate that is, but apparently they're quoting representatives from the Olympic Committee and all sorts of other representatives. I will paste the link of all the articles in the description below. But basically, I think another major concern is people saying, why would you want to, you know, disgrace the Olympic title, the whole culture behind the Olympics, by putting these things into the Olympics when they already have similar equivalents outside of the Olympics, namely the World Championships. There's already StarCraft World Championships, Dota 2 World Championships, and League of Legends World Championships. Well, my counter argument is that every other sport has World Championships. Soccer, World Cups, baseball, World Series, etc., etc. There's one for swimming, there's one for diving. Everything has World Championships already, and yet they have Olympic titles as well. Personally, I very well think that this is a good move because of that argument, and because this is not a one-person game. It is a team game. So I really think it will establish a very, very cool type of bond. And if you look at the major nations that play this game, China, Korea, they are much more populous than the United States of America or other countries that might be against this. And because of that, if you look at their cultures, they are very, very ingrained into esports as of now. So if this does get implemented, as far as financially, this will definitely be a predicted boost in finance. They will make a lot of money from this. And as far as the backlash, if this is all legit, I mean, all these articles were posted either today or last night, so it's very, very, very new. If this is legit, it's going to blow the top off everything. I mean, the thing, I could be summarizing the article and, putting all these points to show you that this is legitimate. I mean, there's a lot of points. They are actually making a lot of quotes from a lot of people in the Olympic Committee from both articles. And basically, the Forbes article is actually pretty much an interview with a member of the Olympic Committee. And what I quoted before was actually straight from what he said. So basically, I'm not going to summarize. You read the articles yourself. You determine if it's legitimate. But if it is, you'll know, because in a week from now, in a week from when I posted this video, either the whole mainstream audience on the internet will have blown up and be talking about it, and there will be videos and rants on YouTube, or it will have just subsided. And from what I've seen, from the Forbes article, this looks legit. And you can check the articles yourself to prove it. And basically it's saying it's not a question of if, it's a question of when. And that's a quote from the Olympic Committee representative. So if this is all legit, I personally welcome it. I know there's going to be a lot of haters, but as you can see, in terms of culture, in terms of technology, in terms of society, things are changing at a rapid rate, and they're welcoming new things. If you're just going to be stuck in the past, you might as well be that old grandpa who always wants everything the same. And that's an outdated viewpoint that has not advanced our society at any point in terms of any sort of area. And so the real question is there an audience for this? And the answer is yes, a huge audience for this. So I'm very, very excited. The only real problem is that I know United States will not win. North America, I know they're trying really hard, North America, as far as the esports scene is concerned. I know TSM is trying very hard, but as far as we've seen, as far as our stars has been concerned and other things I've seen, North America is not going to win. They might not even get bronze or silver. But I, for once, will be tuning into the Olympics a lot more. Okay? Honestly, I mean, I do like the track and field. I do like occasionally the table tennis, the beach women's volleyball. But let's be honest. I mean, lately, last few years, a lot of people have not been tuning into Olympics. I mean, a lot of people. I mean, a lot of people in my college, they didn't even bother to watch. Why? Because this demographic is it's just not interesting anymore to this demographic. And if esports gets implemented, I'm sure the audience will be huge. It will be huge. Whichever TV network gets the right to the Olympics will make a lot of money. Regardless of all the haters who are against this, the point is there's a lot of money to be made here. And I don't really care about the money, but I'm just saying it's true. And yeah, for once I will be tuning in, and I'm sure a lot of other college / high school / middle school students will potentially be interested, whereas before they might not have even wanted to watch the Olympics. I don't know. But then again, there's like the other crowd who's like, I constantly watch the Olympics. I like the physical sports and stuff like that. Those guys, who knows, they might be interested in both. Personally, I think, finally, my final conclusion for this huge vlog / video is that for the Olympics, basically, I really hope people don't get this misconception, this message confused. This is not implementing in any way the idea that, you have to, like, you can glorify people who are not physically fit. I don't want people seeing this to think, okay, because they're introducing League of Legends, they're pretty much sending across the message that it's okay to not be physically fit, and that is what's the greatest part of life, not being physically fit. That's totally not the case. What it is saying is that you can be an awesome person even if you're not physically fit and still achieve quite a lot in this world, in terms of your brains, in terms of your mind, in terms of your other skills. So I'm sure there's going to be a lot of haters in the, if this is legit, who's going to complain and say, oh my gosh, this is promoting inactivity. And I guess in some ways it could be perceived like that, but I really hope the message gets across that it is not. We still have these other sports that promote physical activity. It's just this one promotes, you know, use of the mind, use of other avenues to achieving greatness. And I mean, okay, a lot of these professional gamers are not physically fit, but it's okay, it's fine. My personal opinion is you should be both. You should be really smart and you should achieve physical fitness as well. I mean, if you look at someone like Elements, who was a professional gamer, he or Saint Vicious from Curse, they are League of Legends professional gamers who still go to the gym quite a lot, and they look pretty buff to me. So personally, I really think, my personal opinion is you need both. You need physical fitness and you need smarts, and these are goals you should constantly look to achieve in life. And both of these will make you a better person. It'll make you feel more a sense of achievement, and just being well-rounded will make you happier and confident. And yeah, I just hope people don't get the wrong message. And quite honestly, from what I've seen from Game Crib, which is pretty much like an online internet series following Team Solo Mid, which is one of the top teams in North America regarding League of Legends. Basically, Team Solo Mid, they still go to the gym quite a lot. Maybe not for a long time, but despite them spending a lot of time on the computer and stuff, they still go to the gym a little bit, at the very least. So that's it for this video. If you liked this news video / vlog, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys later. Yeah, this is gonna blow up. I think I'm the very first to post a video on this on YouTube, but we'll see what happens.